Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 62 of Modern Skyblock 3D Parted, a mod pack by Emoziwa Gamer. So last episode I finished Ember, and this setup, I don't know what to say about this setup. It was so complicated, and the rules are really not clear. All I know is that when the alchemical Recombulator is on this side and it's in between all of these, it works. But I've seen online setups where people put these like right next to it and put only one or two. But mine just didn't want to work, and I don't know why. But it's done, it's working, and it is a really cool mod. And I wish I would use it a bit more and play a bit more with it, but this mod pack, unfortunately, is not about using the mods. It's about getting into a mod, unlocking as much as possible, finishing as many quests as possible, and then moving on to the next mod. But if you guys didn't know about this, in my other series going on right now, xHedra, this mod is going to be made massively used in it. So, well, massively. It's going to be more used, I should say. So I might revisit this later, but now we unlocked two new mods. If I come down here, we unlocked Extra Utilities. I love this mod. It's really well named. Extra Utilities adds so much utility to the game. And then we have all of this unlocked. So let's just do a quick status. If I look at the quest line, we now have finished everything up to Embers. And now we have three mods that are really forward. But this one is weird. We have Extra Utilities that I want to get as much done as possible today because Extra Utilities doesn't have anything complicated in it, I would say. It's really more of a super hot, cool, many things mod that adds to all of the other mods. And there's nothing really weird or complicated in it. Thaumic Wizardry is a mod that I loved a while ago, and now I'm not so hot into because I found that it's more of a mini game now, and I find it annoying. So when I unlock this, when I start going into this, expect that I'm going to show you the beginning of the mini game and just do it in a time lapse because it's not fun for me. Chicken is advanced as much as I can. It's fully locked now. It's fully locked by this. Look, can't do anything because I need basic chicken. Requires chemical reaction. So chemical reaction, if I remember, is from, no, it's not mechanism. It's not industrial revolution. It's not thermal machinery, openator. It's router reborn. This is where it's locked somewhere. So I don't know which one it is exactly. No, not compression, more sap, power lowing. I'm trying to find the one. Compression, chemical reaction. I think that's the one. Let's just check again. So this is locked by chemical reaction. Yeah. So the chickens is all locked by reborn technology, this chemical reaction. Because we need, if I just check quickly, I just want to give you an update on this. If I look at Flint chicken, it's made in a chemical reactor where you take a chicken and 64 flint and you give it power, and together it makes a flint chicken. Honestly, I think it's something that changed later in game. Because if you look at this, and if you look here, like, reborn technology is here, but chicken's there. What I think happened is that the mod pack designer, Emoziwa Gamer, put chickens a bit too early and was like, wow, this is a lot of free resource. Everything is now free because you make tons of chicken to do everything. And then he decided to lock it. And he locked it behind router technology. But to unlock this, I need to finish Industrial Revolution. And I need to finish Advanced Mechanism. This is not finished. Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, sorry. So that's why. It's not unlocked. It's just that it's not finished. It's that it's unlocked. And these are really two cool mods. And I would totally get into them. Well, I say I would totally. I will get totally into them. And if you look at this, this is magic. This is weird. And these are tech. So what I was trying to do before, tech and magic, it's not going to happen anymore. Now, I'm going to get into extra utilities because I need to unlock better ways of doing things. But then I'm going to have to go through advanced mechanism and industrial revolution until I unlock reborn technology. And if you look, I need to unlock denser plastic and the boiler and mining laser and stonework factory. So if I go look into this, advanced mechanism, wow, there's a lot of stuff. Dense plastic, digital miner, the boiler. So I think it was dense plastic and the boiler. Then in industrial revolution, we have to unlock mining laser and stonework factory. So I'm really going to have to work hard at those. And I really want to get the chicken unlocked because the chicken is the basis of all resources. Because right now, there is one resource that's really problematic, and that's diamonds. Diamond, if you look here, I only have 49 diamonds. And the only way I can get more diamond right now is to take those stones. And how many do I have now? I have 1 stack of 64 compressed stone. So it's way not enough. Let me just check quickly here and see. I never restarted anything. So now I'm in a really bad position. I just have to keep on reminding myself to refill those. And honestly, at this point, I should probably automate this. But if I do automate the cobblestone to this, it's going to have to be in a time lapse. My biggest problem with... no, you don't go there. Sorry. My biggest problem with this is basically, right now, I hate the piping mechanism that we have. We have this, which requires these redstone engine and is really slow. And I don't like the diamond transport, and I really don't like one other thing. I really miss the round robin. So the idea of round robin, if you look at it, is this I thought was going to work. Wooden diamond transport pipe, round robin extraction pipe. I thought that what it was going to do is that it was going to extract one item from wherever. So let's say you come here and you say round robin extraction pipe from here. Extract a cobblestone and send it here, here, and here, and here. Let's say, like I don't need those 2 down here, but let's say it's those 4. That it should put 1 here, then 1 here, then 1 here, then 1 here. And if you guys have any tips and tricks or any information, I'm not using the round robin extraction pipe correctly because when I tried it, it just didn't work for me. It wasn't doing what I was expecting. If you remember, I tried to use it back here for the canola oil setup. So that's been really annoying to me. And I've not really been giving Ember the proper treatment because these pipes are amazing. The fact that you put down an extractor and a pipe and you just click a lever and extract. But I don't know Ember enough to be comfortable to say that there are filters for the Ember pipe. I didn't find any. And if I look at Ember and I look at filter, nothing comes up. So maybe there's something I'm not understanding, or maybe it just doesn't permit it. You know, it's possible. It doesn't mean that because a mod exists that they thought of the idea of, they thought of the idea of filters. So this one has filters, the other one doesn't. But extra utility does. So extra utility is going to make all of the weird kind of automation thing way more possible. Even same thing with liquids. We're going to be able to, here, see, I'm looking at this now and this fluid tank is full, which means if I look at this, it's probably going to be full of gasoline, of course. And now this probably stopped. So let's just go check quickly because this is my main power. Oh, it's full of diesel, so it's not stopped. But it's probably going to stop soon because this is full. This is not. This is full, so it can't put any more in it. So now I'm just going to connect this here and let it empty a little bit. And we're going to make sure that the system restart. Because see, this is at 404 bucket. And if I come back here and I look at this, now it's emptying. So before it wasn't even working. But the problem with this is that I don't have a filter system. So I can't say bring liquid here and then also next step bring liquid to a voiding system because I can't really filter liquid right now unless I miss something. And believe me, guys, I really searched a lot. I really have been looking into ways of doing better automation, but there's just things that are locked. I have to be honest, this mod pack is the most gated thing I have ever seen. But enough of a rant and enough about a situation of where we are. Today, it's all about extra utilities because this is going to be amazing. So, extra utilities. So many things unlocked. Honestly, I thought I was going to unlock one and then we unlock the rest. But let's start with the basic. Transfer pipe. One way of transferring around item is with transfer pipe. It wants us to make a transfer pipe, a transfer node items, a transfer node fluids, and a transfer node energy. So let's look at this. Transfer node. I'm just going to write transfer because it's going to show me pipe. So pipe, this is really kind of a simple recipe. I even think that we have everything to get it started right now. Well, okay, I lied. I don't have the stone for it. So let's come back here and let's just grab 2 stacks of stone. That's way too much, but anyway. I'm going to make 1 stack of stone completely into pipe, into slabs. And then let's make some pipes. And pipes, you know what? I'm going to make 2, 3, 4 stack. Wow. 64 per. Why? Okay. This is crazy. I've never seen a crafting recipe give more than 8, and this is 64. But you know what? I'm going to take it. Then we can make these transfer node, which is going to require chest. And you know what? Chest. Give me chest. Give me all of this in chest. Perfect. So let's make these, and these I'm going to make, I guess I'm making 28. So now let's go to transfer node fluid, and I'm missing redstone. Oh, I wasn't careful about that. I don't have the redstone chicken yet. Or do I? I don't remember. I'm going to have to go check. But what I know for sure is that I need more redstone. Let's push some redstone in here. Let's push all of this in here. And let's look at this and get some transfer pipe fluid. 16. And now transfer node energy. Ooh, okay, that is more expensive. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use the transfer node energy. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say 100% because I don't know what they connect to and I don't know how good they are. I'm going to make at least, wow. Okay, I'm going to make 2 craft of them and that's it. So everything regarding extra utilities is cheap except the energy node. So that should make it 1 quest. So that's a good start. But this is amazing. And it's filterable. The idea that it's filterable, like, let's just look at this. You put this here, you right click it and filters. Oop. It's also extracting the only thing that's in there. I didn't think about that. But anyway, so these are amazing. But not only are they amazing, you can also make these tin one. So I don't have an anvil. Well, I say I don't have an anvil. I have one right here. Let me grab this anvil and let's use it to craft. I don't know if it's a in-world crafting or a real crafting. So let's do this and 8 thin one. And let's do this and 8 thin one. So the thin one are amazing. The thin one, I want to show you what they look like. Look at this. Isn't this amazing how simple and small they are? So the reason you see them highlighted is that to remove them, to put them on, you right click. But to remove them, you have to shift left click and it removes them. And if I do like this, oh, sorry. I'm just trying to remember something. So if I right click and left click, no. There's a way to reverse them. I'm not remembering it right now. I'm going to look later. But so basically these tin transferring node, they don't have filter capacities. But they make it so that you can put it in between 2 blocks. I should actually show you. Yeah. Let's just do a quick example quickly. It's not going to be really amazing, but I just want to show you. So if you do this and do this. Oh, these connected. Or did they? No, they didn't connect. So if I put transfer, oh yeah, they did connect. Okay, so this is a bad example. I have to actually find one real good example. But basically, they let you link two items and have the transfer node in between. So maybe this. So if I put a transfer node here and a chest here, oh yeah, so these doesn't connect. But you see, it's already transferring stuff from here because there's a tin transfer node in between them. So it lets you put two blocks side by side, yet still connect them with a transfer and be able to transfer them. So that lets you build really compact setup. You just have to be careful about what you click, what you don't want them, but okay. So that's an amazing example of what you can do with tin transfer node, or else it's a big node and you have to use some pipe. But it's filterable, which means, do I have the filter? Let's just do add extra and filter. So you have to build these. Filter fluid and those filter, very simple. And the beautiful thing about these is that they're configurable in hand. Do I have everything to create one here? No. So let's just grab, let's grab 8. And can I make 4 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then can I make 4 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can. Perfect. So these filter in hand. You can shift right click and then you can say whitelist or blacklist, match metadata, match NBT, ignore ORDIC. Then you can say this and this. What that means is that when you insert this in a transfer node, it would only permit those two things from transferring from it. So already this is way more powerful than this because now we can decide what we extract. Whereas with the BC transport pipe, you don't really have a choice. This extracts everything, point final. No choice, no option, you just extract. And that's one option. If I go just like this and I go back to extra, look at this. Extra utilities, okay. There's also a upgrade speed, which makes everything faster. There's also an upgrade stack, which means pull and push stack. Or there's an upgrade mining. Like, there's so many things that you can put in these. It's basically just the most amazing. And now I feel that I'm going to be able to craft way better automation with way more complexity into it. So that's one quest done. And I'm going to try, I'm so excited about extra utilities. I'm going to try not to go such in depth with everything. But guys, I've been waiting for this for so long in this pack that I'm kind of excited. Next one, basic GP generation. To generate your first GP, you can use a manual mill or a solar power panel. Oh my god, I don't know how to read. So let's make a manual mill. Manual. So a manual mill is made out of a resonating redstone crystal and a redstone gear. So let's make the redstone gear first because I'm not quite sure about this one. So no, I can't craft this because I need this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only going to make one for now because I'm not that interested in the manual mill right now. And now I need to do this. So polished stone is 4 stone together. But this, how do I get this resonating? Oh, okay, now I remember. Now this is coming back to me. You need this chicken. So I'm stuck. No, not really. So there's this ender shards. So we have to create, to craft a glass cutter. Glass cutter... Come on, iron buddies. So glass cutter is a very simple thing. And let's grab, I'm just going to grab 2 ender pearl. I'm going to push these 2 things in here. And now the glass cutter, like this, just one. The glass cutter is going to cut an ender pearl into 8 particles like this. I'm going to create 16 shards just so that I have more for later. I completely forget. See, I completely was going to forget about showing you this. When I say extra utilities is amazing, look at this. This doesn't stack more than 8. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 part. And if you split them, they show the single part. And when you do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they form the pie chart. Like, the attention to detail that went into that mod is amazing. Like, if I was making a tech review or a mod review about that mod, I would just be excited the whole time. It's like, oh, it can do this and oh, it can do that. It's one of those things that I find that amazing. So now that the fanboy thing is done, let's go back to normal creation. Let's do our manual mill, which means we're going to need more stone. And I'm always hating taking those stone because I see those stones as diamonds. How? What? Chiseled stone. Do I really have to chisel them? Or maybe it's because of where I put them? Really? Okay, that's a weird mechanism that I was not expecting. So if I chisel 4 stone and I come here and I put them together, is this going to give me... This is giving me border stone. Okay. Oh. Derp. It's a double crafting. I don't want you anymore. Let's just get rid of these. Okay, so polished stone. Completely forgot. I'm going to do another craft. It's super simple. First, you craft them into stone brick. And then you craft them into polished stone. So it's that simple. It's something that I haven't done in so long that I forgot. So we have the manual mill. Manual mill. You put it down like this. And GP means grid power. And while I'm looking at it, if you concentrate on the bottom part, you can read that my grid power is 0 of 0. It says no power used nor generated. If I start right clicking it, it says I'm generating 15 grid power right now, but I'm not using any. That's important because once we start needing grid power, right now the only way we have... Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. If I click only one, it will continue clicking. I never really noticed that before. Anyway, so now let's look at the solar panel. So solar panel, if I remember, see, it only gives you 1 GP. 15, 1. 15, 1. Here's the difference. This is 1 always. So that's 3. I'm going to make 6. You know what? Might as well. And will it detect? Come on, guys. Hasn't detected yet, but I'm going to wait for it to detect. Hello? Oh. This might be broken. Please detect. I don't want anything broken. Oh my god, why is it not detecting? Anyway, so it doesn't like being put next to each other. Okay. Let's put one here, one here, one here. Don't put them next to each other. I keep forgetting this. One here, one here, one here, and one here. If I look at them, I am now generating 1. This one, sorry, is generating 1. But my grid power is 0 of 16 because I'm now generating 6. And if I come here, it's going to say 0 of 6. But once I click it, plus 15. So now I'm creating 21. I don't know why it doesn't detect that though. This is kind of worrying because technically this should have been detected. It is the right solar power that I crafted. So let's just grab one more. To generate your first GP, you can use a manual mill or a solar panel. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. First off, I'm going to continue my episode because I have a lot of other things unlocked. But second, I'm going to go on the issue tracker and I'm going to report that this is an issue because this should have worked. And hopefully it's not going to lock me out of anything else. So I'm going to leave that alone for now and just continue. So next thing I want to craft is the resonator. The resonator makes certain items provided that you have enough GP. So see, now we generate GP. Now we need to use GP. Well, we have a use for GP. So let's look at resonator. And let's see how it's crafted. I'm going to need some redstone and I'm going to need a block of coal. Okay, so let's grab a block of coal. 9. Perfect. Let's make a block of cola with that. And let's craft the resonator. Oh, I'm how... Man, redstone is so useful. Like, you need redstone for everything. It's crazy. So let's push the redstone in here, and let's come back here, and let's say resonator, I need this. Let's make... You know what? Let's just make 7, 8 of those, because I know I'm going to need a lot of those. Push all of this in here. I hate that you have to change page. It seems like it's kind of broken, but, you know, that's what it is. Gonna make more polished stone also. You know what? Let's make all of it polished stone. 28 and 28. And the reason I'm making more polished stone than I would actually need right now is that it's something we're going to be using the whole time, I think. So now we have a resonator. And I could put the resonator down, and it has speed upgrade and everything, but now we have to find a use for the resonator. It wants us to make lunar reactive dust, stone burnt, and red coal. So let's look at all of those. Lunar reactive dust is, hey, oh, whew, lapis lazuli. So let's just make 8 of these, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Counting with xHedra, not always exact. So let's put all of this in here, and I'm going to remove this because I usually put this right on top here. That's what I've always done in other playthrough, because that's usually where I use it the most. Because now if you look at it, I'm using more than I'm making. Oh, see? It's not enough. The grid is overloaded. It needs 16 GP to craft this. So now I would click this and just wait. Because now you see the grid power and you see the usage. And you just have to wait. And when the grid power usage goes down, it means everything's finished crafting. So that's why in the beginning you need the manual mill. Until you have enough production of power, of grid power, you're stuck with using this manual mill. How many do I've done? Oh, only 1. Wow. The crafting takes much longer than I remembered. I thought this was way faster than this. So let's just wait a bit more. And by the way, there's an easy solution. The easy solution is at least having 16 solar panel. If I had at least 16 solar panel, I could let this whole thing go and generate. But you've guessed it, it's a solar panel. It's not a night panel, which means it only works during the night. So you see the grid power going up. My way of understanding it right now is that it's going up, and when it reaches 16, it's going to have 1 crafted item. So I'm going to let it go up to 16. And once it goes back to 0, I'm going to look at how many items I have created. So, oh, okay. So now I had 4 generated, and I'm going to continue this. And once 16 go, I'm going to check, and I think I'm going to have 5 generated. Let's just wait a little bit more. Come on. This is taking long. I really don't like. I think it's changed a little bit. We're in a new version of Minecraft. Yeah, so it's a bit different because technically the way I see it, I'm generating 15. It shouldn't be slowly going up. It should be you're generating 15. There's 15 in the system, and it's just generating the next item. It shouldn't be slowly ramping up to 15 unless this doesn't really work well. And technically, it's 21. Or maybe it means that it can accrue up to a maximum of 21. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just the current maximum that you can accrue up to. That would be different because before it was just you click this and as long as you're generating 15, the item is working along. So 1 left. And then we're going to move on to the next one. I might not craft as many of the next one because I didn't know that it changed to working this way. I say changed, it might not have changed, but to me it feels like something that changed. Let's just give me my last one, come on, and we're done. Perfect. So 8 lunar reactive dust. Now we need stone burnt. So stone burnt I already know how to make, but I'm going to show you. So stone burnt is the polished stone, which is why I said we're going to need way more polished stone. So polished stone, I don't want to make 8. I'm just going to make 4 for now. I know I'm going to need more, but right now, until I have more power and I have a non-manual way of doing this, I want to just get it done as soon as possible and move on to the next step. So this is going on fairly well. I don't know how much stone burns require. Stone burn, oh, it doesn't show me. That's kind of sad. So I need to click here. It's 8 GP, so that's why it's going twice as fast, because it's half the power. So I think this should be the last one, because I also only made 4. No, it's not the last one. Still need to wait for one more. But there are more ways of generating GP. Like, we're going to be making more. And now, do you see that my grid power is down to 15? Because it's night, and my solar panel are no longer generating any. Okay, so last one is red coal. Red coal is made out of what? It's made out of just standard coal. So let's do 4 of those also. 2, 3, 4. I'm making less now because I feel like I'm wasting time, and this is 16 GP, so that should go fairly fast. So this is like the first way of generating special items, which I always found kind of really cool. I find the idea of grid power interesting. It's weird because there's no pipe, and let's be honest, the pipe system is always annoying, having cables or pipe all over the place, but it's realistic. This is less realistic, but I think Extra Utility is kind of considered a semi-magical mod. There's some technical and mechanical parts to it, but at the end of the day, there's... Oh, I'm not making enough. Haha, I'm not making enough. Okay, I didn't think of that. So, I'm going to need more GP. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hover over Lunar Reactive Dust. I'm going to right-click it. And I'm going to come here and see what we can make with lunar reactive dust. And we can make a lunar panel. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to craft 1 set of lunar panel. Not more. I really don't care for the lunar panel that much. The only reason I'm making lunar panel is I'm going to come here and put them down. 1, 2, and 3. And the reason I'm doing that is that now I should be able to reach 16. So if I'm looking, yes, 18.38. So at least now I can finish generating those because my grid power system was not able to generate enough to reach the 16 required. So I didn't need 3, but like you saw, it's craft 3 at a time. So 3 was kind of a minimum. So now I'm just able to go forward. And by the way, as I'm waiting for this to happen, I look at my video recording time. And I thought I was going to be able to do half of Extra Utilities in one recording. But I got so excited about talking about Extra Utilities and everything it can do and where it can bring us that I kind of ran way too long. So I'm going to have to split this into 2 or 3 episodes, I guess. It seems like every mod's taking 2 or 3. But I'm going to step it up for the next episode. I'm really going to just go into extra power crafting mode, I guess. Okay, so that's done. Let's see what else we can accomplish tonight. Another quest done, so that's finally 2. 3, but this one doesn't want to complete. So now that we have that done, I don't even know what else to do. You know what? Let's do advanced GP generation, because we made the lunar power panel, and I don't want to have to click that thing again. So there are more ways of generating GP. Advanced GP generation. Now that you have a resonator, you can make machines that generate GP in other ways. I'm just going to make one of each of these. First is a lava mill. So let's come right here. I don't know if we have everything for the lava mill. Let's just search mill. Mill. So lava mill. It's a lot of stone burn. What about water mill? It's 6 stone burn. Great. What about... Okay. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 12, 12, 18, and 18 plus 7, that's 25. So I'm going to need 25 lava birds. So what I'm going to do is put all of this polished stone in here and click this, and I'm just going to make 3 more because I'm going to make the lava mill next. The lava mill is probably the easiest, well, it's the one that's easiest to generate power with, I feel. But that's my personal feeling. Let's just... That's 1, that's 2, and now I'm on number 3, I guess. So that's going to be 3, and we're going to be able to generate it. And once we turn it on, it's going to start generating passive power for us. So that's 7. Let's go right here, and let's make a lava mill. So now that we have a lava mill, we need to put it up. We need to use it. So where's the buckets? I'm pretty sure I have some buckets. So let's go up here. I think all of my buckets are in Astral Sorcery. So let's come right here. And are my buckets here? You guys probably have seen the buckets, are laughing at me right now because I can't see them. I'm just curious if I come here. Ooh. I know I said this was going to be extra utilities, but I'm tempted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big star. Oh, I don't have my book. Quickly, before night is over. Because like I said, don't forget, this is temporary. Every night is a different set of star. So, which star could it be? Constellation, so not close enough, not close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it again? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 3 very close and 4 at the bottom. So 3 very close and... Oh, it's this one. It's the Armor, I think. So it's a box. All of these are joined together and the bottom one are apart. So this goes to this, goes to this, goes to this, goes here, goes here. I hope I'm doing this right. Goes here, and then it goes here, and here, and here, and here. It does seem right though. Why is this not working? Armora. Oh, this one to this one. Okay, I know what my mistake was. So this one to this one to this one, to this, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, here, and here. This does look right, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It does look right, but it's not. Is it possible it's just not that one? 1, 2, 3. Maybe the Mineralist? 1, 2. No, there is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has to be a 7 one. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. So this one, I think those are already done. That's where no, they're not done. Oh, there's more here. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Nope. I don't know what it is. This seems like the proper one that I was making, but it's not. Like, you guys tell me in the comment. Does this not feel like it's Armora? Like this, like this, like this, like this. Oh! It is Armora, but I don't know why it wasn't showing properly. And here there's another one, but see, it's already disappearing. I won't be able to make it. Anyway, sorry for the little waste of time, but like I do generally like this. Like, it's something that I like doing. So the fact that I didn't finish all of the constellation is something that will always be bugging me. And I will always want to come back to this. But now I'm going to try and concentrate on extra utilities again. And these buckets are annoying and I'm not going to care anymore. I'm just going to make more because I don't want to waste the amount of time I've been wasting. So let's make 2 buckets. And let's go grab lava for these 2 buckets. And let's build the lava mill. So for the lava mill, I'm going to use stone for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to go upstairs. I'm going to go upstairs because I'm going to put all of my my weird GP generation here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm building kind of a holding pen. 3. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put lava here and lava there. And this now is generating 3. Like, I'm not quite sure how this one works. I don't know if it's better if it's fully encased in lava or not. But I know that for water, the water one, it prefers flowing water. So let me grab 9 stone. Let's go back here, because now I'm going to build one right next. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be the water mill. So let's come down here, and hopefully we have stone burnt enough. I'm not sure, but I should. Yes. Oh, no, I'm missing 1. So I'm missing 1 because I'm only generating the day and the lava. As I add more of those, this is going to get simpler. So now that I have this, I can make the water mill. So the water mill requires 2 redstone gear. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is annoying because I'm going to need more of these. So let's craft 2 more. 1, 2. And redstone. I didn't remember how much redstone this mod requires. It's a crazy amount because it seemed like I had enough redstone, but you never have enough redstone with this mod. I just literally forgot how much it uses. So now I have this. Let's go grab some water. And now we're going to make some flowing water because the lava mill prefers flowing water. So there are patterns of flowing water that you're supposed to make with the lava mill. So if I put this like this, see, you want flowing water on those 2 corners and more flowing water. And see, now this is making 16. If I take this away, no, sorry. So this is 14. Let's remove all of the water. So this is nothing. And now our grid is making, this is making nothing. If I do this, I get 14. And if I put this here, I get up to 16. I think it's the most you can get, but I wouldn't be 100. I'm not 100% sure about that because it's been a while since I've generated a big grid. But now our grid is generating 25 passive during the day. So if I come back here and I show you that stone burnt is producing like crazy now. It's not a problem anymore. Now the windmill. Oh, sorry, water mill. Given GP for adjacent and flowing water block, the higher the level, the more GP. Source full water block do not count. Power given is 4 GP. So by having 2 flowing, we were covering all 4 sides and we're getting 16. The windmill generates power from wind. Power boosted by rain. North-south block must be clear. Base power given 1 GP. Current power given. That's what it would give with the wind where I'm at right now. So as you can see, it's not that exciting. I'm going to make 2 more redstone gear, because I need to craft... Oh, I'm out of sticks. Really? Of all of the things to run out, stick was not the one I was expecting. Let's do this, and I'm going to make 2 of these redstone gear, because it's going to let me create the last 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm going to change this to redstone gear. 1, 2. And now I'm going to make 1 windmill. And I don't have enough stone burn. Let's just add it. We might as well put it down, and I'm going to put it in between right here. And this one is generating 2.38. It's really, like, for the expense it is compared to watermill. Like, I'll be honest, this is what I don't understand. It doesn't seem fair. Lava mill can generate up to 4 adjacent to lava. So I'm guessing you can get this one to 16 with 4 lava block. But you can get this one to 16 with only 2 water block. And this one, maybe I can put it higher or something and get more power, but it just doesn't seem worth it. Now, this one, the fire mill, also needs fire. This one's the only one I'm not going to make any effort. I need to craft it, unfortunately, but I need 16 netherrack. Oh, I do. I'm really surprised that I have 16 netherrack, because I haven't made any in a long while. So let's just bring all of this here, put it down here, and let's cook it. And let's go get rid of the stone. And grab the other one, and let's go get rid of the stone. because my inventory is getting way too full. It's simple. It's just I shouldn't have made this many, but you know what? I'm gonna be using it for automation, so that's why I figured I might as well craft it. So I'm still just waiting for this to finish, and then we're going to be able to make the fire mill. But as you've seen, water mill is the best option of all, and if I needed a crazy amount of GP power, I would just be crafting 10 or 20 of these water mill and putting them in a grid pattern. Like, I feel that this is literally the best option of all. So this is done. Let's go back here. Let's make some... Oh, it's... Wow. I still need 8. I'm lucky that I have enough. Like, this is literally borderline for creating. So see, this one is so expensive, and it's 4 GP per fire. I'm going to put it down, but I'm not going to use it because I don't want fire in my base. 2 reasons. Fire spread, and I hate the noise from the fire. No one wants the noise from the fire in their base, especially when you put sound muffler everywhere to try to get away from all of the noise. So let's do this quickly. 2 nether brick, and now we can make a nether brick, well, a 6 nether brick fence. And I'm missing stone burn, but that's not a problem. They're all here. Perfect. So now we can finish this. So this is the fire mill, and I'm going to put it down just so that it's down. But like I said, it's not going to do anything because I'm not putting fire down. I'm just going to put it here, and I'm not putting fire down because I don't want fire in my base. So this is another quest done. Let's claim this. And this is just, oh, wow. It's just barely touching what we can do. Now there's the indexer, the legal chunk loading, enchanter, magical wood. There's so many things to do. Mechanical user is probably the most useful. Let's look at mechanical user. This would probably be the last thing we make. So the mechanical user is, oh, super simple. Yeah, so yeah, I should be able to make this. I say I should be, but you never know. So I need a dropper. That's simple. And then I can just make the, oh no, I need a iron pickaxe. So now, that's the miner. Derp. This is the one I want. I don't know why I would want to make the mechanical miner, but here's the mechanical user. Let's show this in here. Now this is a bit sad. I didn't know I was going to waste anything on this, but the mechanical user is, see, it's a block activator. It lets you use something. So I can put a stone mattock on here, and I can go grab a wood. Like, this is useless. You don't really want to do this, but I can say use item on block, and then I would say I need a left click, and it broke it. So it's technically whatever you can think to put in there to make an action as if you were a player, you can. So that's super powerful for automation. Like, that's something I wish I had in a long time ago. You can use it for so many things. You could even use it to hoe something, or like, it just, I'm trying to come up with a list, and it's just, there's too many things. You can do everything with this, and we're going to be using this at some point for sure. Better auto crafting. So you can now make machines that can autograph that only take up 1 block and don't use anything to work. Don't use anything. No power, no gear, no nothing. Hell yeah, I'm up for that. So let's look at the crafter. First, we need a mechanical crafter. A dropper again. So let's craft the dropper. And let's just craft a mechanical crafter. Here you go. An analog crafter. Yeah, I want one of those too. Let's just make one of those. Like so. And that's another quest. So let's put that down. And let's put this one down. So the analog crafter and the auto crafter. So they're kind of, they both have their own use. So what? Let's make some chests. It's not useful, but let's show you with chests. So if I come right here and I say I want to make chest, and I put this in the input inventory, it's going to start making chest. And it's making it quite fast, but this is the input inventory and this is the output inventory. And then you can say keep ancillary item and input always on, and you can put speed upgrade. Now let's go grab some more wood and let's come to this one. So this one, basically you put item in and they craft something, and you can say sticky. Now the good thing about sticky is that if I start pushing items in here, there will always already be an item in here. And you can say this, don't push anything in that one. Whereas this one, you're pushing inventory in here. So this could overfill because you could end up with wood. Let's say that you're pushing 2 items, wood and stick. I don't know what it's used to craft for, but you put wood and stick. And sticks are coming faster than wood. Then you would get wood, 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 stick, stick. And then as it's using it, it goes stick and stick and stick and stick and stick and stick and stick. And first thing you know, this is all full of stick and it stops working. So this goes faster, and it's interesting for single item crafting, like making blocks and stuff like that. But it's not that interesting for complex. This one, the fact that there's a spread item. So when I say spread item, if I come back here and grab another stack of this and come here and put it like so, look, it's auto spreading it to all of the rest. So if you are piping it in, it can easily go everywhere. The other nice thing, you can configure all the side. So you can say items for these 3 come from the left side, and item for these 3 come from the right side. This one come from the north and this one from the south. So it's 2 very different systems that does exactly the same thing. They just do it in different manner and are better for some certain form of crafting. But this doesn't use power. Okay, so this one cannot be speed upgraded. This one can be speed upgraded. So they have very different use, but everywhere that I've been using these, like, let's go back here. I'm kind of surprised this didn't break, because this here, it still has basic gear. I don't know why it still has basic gear. It should have ended breaking at some... Oh, it's because we went... Do we have an extraction? Yeah, we have an extraction problem. Because technically, this should have continued forever. It's just, this is going the wrong way. Can I switch the way on this? No, I don't have the right tool to change it way. But this should not have stopped. This should have, at one point, ran out of gears. But with the new crafters, there's no running out of gear. So now, auto crafting and piping is really much better than before. So let's claim this. Now if I look at this, Indexer, I want to get into next episode. Legal chunk loading is kind of simple. Cursed Earth is going to make such a better mob spawner. But right now we don't really need a better mob spawner. Then we need to get into Demon Ingot and the upgrades. Magical Wood for craft for enchanting. And the Enchanter for enchanting. So there's... like, the world is opening up to us. So next episode, I'm going to try to go through most of this. I'm not going to be able to finish everything because, let's be honest, I'm too excited about this mod and I really want to go in as much detail as possible. But we're really going to make progress. Let's just open our loot. Ooh, some pneumatic craft speed upgrade, some Morb Spirit, a chance ISO something something, 8 overclock upgrade. That's going to be very useful when we get into Tech Reborn, because being able to process things faster is going to be amazing. So let's put all of this in here. But I have to tell you guys that I'm just so excited about what we're unlocking, and I feel that we're going to be able to make such more amazing builds from now on. Like, just one last thing I want to touch on. I don't know if you remember, I made this really cool room right here. This room to make sand and make shale. I'm not going to go in it. You remember this room. But it's not working when I'm not in it because it's not chunk loaded. So I want to chunk load this. I'm hoping this is where the legal chunk loading is going to work too. I don't know if it's going to work, but if it does work, that's what I've been looking for, because I don't see the goal of compact machine that are not chunk loaded. Hey guys, if you know what I'm doing wrong with the compact machine, that I'm not chunk loading them properly, I would appreciate knowing, because this is kind of annoying me. But we're getting into extra utilities. We're getting so much power to all of our future build. I'm really excited about this, and I want to move this forward faster than ever. So let's look for more episode and more crafting and more moving forward with the quests. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!